Beat, riding for Wally. Key everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest. BT, how they want you bringing them BT, riding for Wally. Key everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest.
Alright guys, what's going on? I appreciate you joining me here on the Civility Mindset channel. I got a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, Steve Lynch. Some of you guys might know him, some of you guys might not. It's fucking cold out, so he's gonna have that on his face, but trust me, it's him. We're gonna be doing very basic stuff today. It's not gonna be anything crazy. Again, I tell you guys all the time, this is more for beginners all the way to intermediate and to expert. I train and shoot with a lot of great men, and I also train and shoot with people who have not a clue what they're doing. I want everybody to understand that this isn't a channel for the super soldier. This is a channel for everybody. So what we're getting into today is pistol draw stuff. We will maybe get into some AR-15 stuff, hopefully, but until he's comfortable with moving on, we're going to stay where we're at. So we're going to do some pistol drill stuff, presentations, and then after presentation, we will fire. Then after firing, we will do moving and grooving, stuff like that, but pretty much nothing out of the ordinary. So this is a chance for you guys to watch a entry-level person. He has shot firearms before. He's grown up with them, shot with them, and stuff like that. So he's not new to it. So just understand we're going through basics so that this way we can get a better understanding of where his knowledge is and also a better understanding of his comfortability with both firearms and presentation and you know, the drills that we're going to do today. So again, really basic stuff that you guys can do at home on your own. Also dry firing, very important. You can do the same stuff that we're going to do today at home in your house. So all right, what do you got today?
I got my Canik 9.
Canik 9mm. So real quick, let me, before you load it,
Yes.
inspect every firearm. All right, you guys know all this stuff. Clear. When you're holding the firearm, right, we want to hold real high up here to where your hand is completely covered. The back strap of your weapon, or the beaver tail, whatever you want to call it, the rear of your weapon, wrap around. Everything's wrapped around, and you want your left hand thumb, or your non-dominant, whatever, thumb pointing at your enemy, and you want your fingers to be interlocked with each other and your other thumb on top of it, right? So we're gonna do that with him right now. Nope, not yet. Yeah,
Just the gun itself.
Yep, just making sure everything's aligned. Show the people. Yep. All right, I'm going to let him and allow him to point the gun my direction. He's not doing it on purpose. So
Okay.
it is not going to hit me. Technically, it would still go past.
Right.
But so you want no space
higher.
in here. Yep, right there. Wrapped around. You want your fingers right down here. Perfect. And yes. All right, so this is what we would call a perfect purchase. So here, show them higher. Yep. This is a perfect purchase where everything is aligned, everything's wrapped around, fingers are all interlocked. All right. So now we're gonna load up. Do you have your targets up? Nope, not yet.
Nope.
All right.
I have.
I'll
right side.
we'll put targets up real quick. We literally just got here. It's cold as fuck. So yeah, those are working. Super cold. Actually, you know what? I've got targets that are bigger.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab. You know what? We'll use that for the ARs if we get to there.
Okay.
We'll use these right now. So it is cold as shit. Thank God. And guys, if you are in a colder area, earmuffs are the best. We'll do 5 right now. Yeah. So we're gonna do 5-yard drills, and then
Do you have a stapler?
yeah, I got you. We'll do 5-yard drills. And then we'll do 10-yard when able. Again, watch how I do it. Arm here, pistol here, pull out, grab pistol, present, and then fire.
Okay.
So go ahead, give it a shot. Yep. All right. Now we're gonna practice this a few times until it's fluid.
Okay.
So go ahead. Try to do this without swaying back and forth also.
Okay.
So just grab and pull out. There you go. Right. All right, so slow it down until you know you got that shot. Because what's happening right now is we're going to walk it in. We're breaking shots to the right. All right, so the reason why that's happening is because it's a little exciting and you're practicing a very new technique to you. So do it again, same thing, but only break the shot when you're ready. All right, so now get into a fighting stance. Yep. Now do everything that I just taught you now with that stance you got there. See how much more comfortable it became?
Yep.
So now your gun is on empty. So, yep. So now we need to take that back and load up. All right, so again, yep, fighting stance, exactly right. So hold on, let's get a better angle. Okay, perfect. So again, fighting stance, all right, go ahead, yep. A little bit more, like a little more aggressive, basically. Yep, yeah. Okay. And now, when you grab your garment, don't move, don't sway, right? You're not dodging a punch right now. You're grabbing your weapon, all right? So go ahead and just practice that. Don't grab your firearm yet. Yep. Do it again. Keep going. And more aggressive, like as if you're pulling that fucking gun out. Yeah. All right, so another thing I'm watching, and what I want you to do is don't go to grab your gun right away. Okay. Like, a lot of people see me do that, and that's only because I'm so used to it.
Right.
What ends up happening is, so I'm grabbing, and I'm grabbing. I'm not meeting it in the middle at all.
Okay.
So I'm grabbing right here. Right? So I'm not chasing it. I'm not chasing it.
Gotcha.
So don't chase it, just, and then grab it. Once you, all right, so what we call this is, you purchase the weapon, and then you marry the weapon, present the weapon, and fire the weapon, right? So you purchase, you get a good purchase, that means you bought it, you got it, right? High on your holster, on your weapon, high, right? Then you again pull it out. And the moment this is happening right here, you're chopping your gun, or your hands. So you chop here, and you slowly wrap around. And then when this is happening, look, my thumb is still high, right? And then by the time it gets here, it's now pointing in their direction. So straight out, right? So again, it'll look like this. It looks fluid. Right? The reason why it's fluid is because of practice, but you're about to get that fluid today, as long as you're doing the same shit you're doing over and over and over again. So, fighting stance, grab your garment, pull. Yep, now that movement, too much. Remember, we want no extra movement. Pull and pull. Yep. Now remember, also, pull that firearm up and then out. So you want a box. You want a square box. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you want to chop. You want to chop that here. Let me grab that weapon.
Yep. The gun?
Yep. Thank you. Here, we'll grab that, please. Yeah. All right. So with this weapon, there's nothing in there. All right. So you want to chop it.
Okay.
Chop it. So you can chop it here. You can chop it here. I don't give a shit. Chop it. And then grab it. So try that first. Nope. So again, you want that.
I went out. I went out.
Nope. Yeah. That's what you did,
Right.
right? So we don't want to do that. You pick up. Keep it here. We'll go slow.
Okay.
So no, don't even put it in, right? So from right here, you're picking up, keeping this as tight as possible, right? And at this same time, you are chopping. No, hold it out like that. Yep, and then chop. All right, right. But you want to do that still
Here,
as
right?
close to your body as possible. So we'll record that real quick. So do it again. Nope. You still, so you're grabbing it, you're cupping it, right?
So
you want
more
to
in this
chop
angle.
it. There you go, right there, 100%. Do it like 5 more times. Yep. 2. Yep. 3. Yep. 4. You almost lost it, but still, that's good. There you go, 5. All right, now we're gonna apply ammo and draw.
Did you put the other one in there?
No, yeah. It's ready. Yep, exactly. Yep.
We'll take this one slow.
Yeah. Grab your garment first.
Yep.
Yeah. So the reason why you did all that movement was because you didn't grab garment. You were psychologically knowing
Right.
it. So grab garment. Don't move. None of this. None of that. Like I mean, granted, yeah, we're in a fight.
Right.
We want to do that.
Right.
But not right now because now you're about to win the fight because you don't need to. All you got to do is grab that shit, right? So no movement, nothing extra. You're just grabbing, pulling garment, and forward.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, close, everything close. You even want your elbows in. So normally in a fight, we elbows out.
Right.
Or if you're about real close,
Right.
your elbows in. This time, act as if the guy's real fucking close to you and you're about to go in.
Okay.
Right? So elbows in, present, pull, keep it here, boom. Until you get around here, then you relax and then go. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Remember to chop. All right, now I'm gonna get out of the way so I don't get shot. All right, go ahead. There you fucking go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Right. Good. All right, don't cheat now. Put it out, hands off. Yep, because you ain't going to be like that all day. Good. Now, watch that right there. I saw a lot of gap in between the back of the weapon.
Or here.
Right.
Yes,
you
I felt that one.
Yeah, you want to grab the whole weapon as high as possible. All right, not so much movement. There you go. There's a lot of space in between that weapon at the top. Yep. Do not fire until don't pull that gun out until you get that purchase.
Okay.
There you go.
That one felt good.
There you go. All right, so load up. We'll get another 10 rounds. All right. So now, stance good. Posture right. I'm going to stay out of the way so I don't get shot, but get a different angle on you. Go ahead. Nope. Go back.
Too much movement.
Yeah, way too much movement. Yep. The reason why is because you didn't grab any garment. So grab garment. Pull. Yep. That's fucking perfect. That is perfect.
Right, though.
Now, yep, you shot right. So make sure you do not shoot unless you...
I had too much gap.
I got you. Yes. You see? Yes. Now you're understanding the problems. Way better shot. So hold on. Don't shoot. All right. So this shot was a gap in his hand. So what a gap is when you're grabbing the firearm and there's that much of a gap between your back palm area, right, and the meat of your hand. If this happens, what ends up happening is it's going to go everywhere. The moment you have your weapon in this configuration on your hand, you will see a big difference. Look at the difference on there. So you got that versus that. All right.
So I caught my jacket.
No, it's all right. It happens. And this is why we practice. Oh, you missed. It's all right.
To the right, maybe.
Yeah, no, I think actually,
That might be it.
yeah, yep. Here, I'm gonna go on this angle again. I want to just keep recording so I can see if any more problems are occurring and what they are. All right, that's what you're bowling again. You're bowling. So when bowling is when you're swooping your hand up, you're bringing your hand up. You want to pull that thing out squared. Yep. Yes. Exactly. Right. Uh-huh. Now you're pulling to the right, so that means there's maybe a finger on the trigger issue. So you're grabbing too much on you're putting too much finger into it.
Yep.
Take a little bit out, maybe go to the right a little on your finger, so that would mean maybe more.
I'm probably in here rather than like right here, right?
Yeah, you don't want to.
I'm pulling in too far.
You're using right in there. We don't want that. We want in here.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, right in there.
I actually felt that one.
Yeah. Okay. So give it a shot. Woo! There you fucking go. All right, same thing's happening. So what that is your trigger finger. So you saw what happened when you put it right into on the tip of your finger. It went right down center. There you go. There you go. Small little things. It's small little things. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's not a bad shot. It's just a little high. That's it. All right, we'll do a few more of these. All right, that's that trigger again. A little better than the last one.
Yep.
That's way better.
And I literally felt the finger.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Yep. So don't take the shot unless your finger is there.
Yep.
And I tell people that shit all the time. Don't take the shot unless you know you have it.
Right.
And if you don't have it, it's okay to take another second or two.
miss.
This is what training's for. So we don't have a whole box done yet, and he's still able to continue to practice, get reps in, and also utilize his weapon to know that the trigger, that his finger on the trigger was not being put in place where it should be. So I'm gonna just walk this in, show you guys his hits at 5 yards, and when he started hitting the right in the center, even on this one, was because his trigger finger was placed correctly on the trigger. And on these is what's happening is he's grabbing too much into the trigger. So when you're shooting, the trigger should be pretty much right here. If you put it in here, I hope you guys are kind of understanding, like the groove, the crevice, right? When you put it in there, the gun ends up jerking because you have to still pull that. But when you have it on here, the weapon is firing back and forth. There's no more jerking. It's simply back and forth.
Same thing.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay.
I think for the most part you're grasping it.
Yep.
And that the rest will come in time. All right, so now we're gonna do an iteration of 3. Same thing. He's gonna present, pull, and then 3. Eventually, hopefully by the end of coming into the next box, we're gonna start adding moving. All right, but for right now, he's gonna use 3 rounds, draw again 3 rounds, draw again 3 rounds at each time holstering up. But 3 rounds is the max, because what ends up happening is your adrenaline is rushing. You're starting to do a good amount of shit, but you might start to get overzealous. Just get 3 in, put it away, and then just calm yourself down again. So let's do the same thing, the stance. Pull in the garment, and then present. But again, remember, no moving,
right.
None of that stuff. Just grab, pull, grab, pull, grab, pull. Slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. You see why?
Yep.
Because now it's just going everywhere.
Yep.
Remember, finger right where it needs to be, and you're just 1, 2, 3. Don't fire unless you see that front sight post is right in the center. Eventually, you won't have to. At this close, you really don't need to.
Right.
But for right now, just do that until you get that solid.
Good grouping.
Yeah, that's solid. I'd say like a dollar-sized box. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like somewhere close where it's like around this big. So
Okay.
what I'm showing is around this big is what you want. Anything inside of like $1, right? That's what you want. Anything outside of that, when it's starting to go everywhere, you could potentially kill somebody else that you don't want to kill. So the same thing, just slow it down.
Yep.
So you had you had no sights on there, because wherever your sights are, that's where it's being placed. So make sure that you're paying attention to the red. All right. So once that red is on, because this thing is bright.
Yeah.
I love these. I have one too.
Yep.
So when you see that, take your time. Shoot that. Don't 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Because here's what I'm gonna just go ahead and fire. So. What ended up happening is I just fucking shot, right? As weird as that sounds, the 2 are close, the 1's far away.
Right.
I didn't have the sight in it, and I just shot it.
Right.
Now I'm gonna have both sights. See, that's a different story.
Right.
So the 1 I shot without the sights in it, but it was close.
Right.
The next 2, the other one I actually shot without having an eyesight on it, and it was actually really close. I actually didn't want that to happen.
Right.
But it wasn't everywhere, right?
Right.
This time, you saw the other ones all in.
Yep.
Every single thing was in. I just took my time.
Okay.
All right. So the same thing. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'm gonna have this and zoom in later. All right. So what's going on right now is you're pulling right, way far right.
Still.
Yeah.
So,
And let me just take a look let's see if it's your sights. No, the sights are on point. I'm going to use your weapon just to make sure you can see what I'm going to do with your gun. Because people can say, oh, you're used to the Glock, right? So, here, yeah. So, everything's in it.
Right.
All right, so let's just walk that in. So the 3 shots you saw, and this was the last shot, right? So when I saw, again, at the end of this right here, especially that shot, it was because the red was inside the posts, right? The rear sight post. You can't, this is why I tell people you got to use iron sights, what he has right now, because a red dot helps a whole lot. A red dot is almost like cheating, to be quite honest. But if you don't have the fundamentals down, if you don't have your iron sights down packed before you move to there, you're going to have an issue if it ever goes down. A very big issue. So we'll try it again, and this time we're going to go for the smallest targets, the headshot. So it's going to force him to slow down. It's going to force him even more because, you know, as I'm saying slow down, his adrenaline is going and he's still speeding, right? That's okay, but eventually you're going to have to know when you can speed and when you need to slow it down. Long shots, you got to slow it down. It doesn't matter who you are. You got to slow it down a little bit. Small targets like this, when you're shooting at the head, it's forcing you to do that. It's almost like taking a very long shot. Good. Slow it down.
The last one, right?
Yep, the last one was on the right. You got those two, and we'll take them, right? We'll take them, we'll count them, but slow it down, and I guarantee you that third one would have went in over, then going over to the right. So try it again. Okay. You got 2 out, 1 in.
Right.
All right, so you're pulling that trigger way too deep. You're putting your finger super deep inside that trigger. Okay. You gotta get it right on the tip, right here. Okay. So let me see your, yep. Let me see it again.
So here.
Yeah, you want it right in here.
Okay.
If you're going in here, you're gonna pull right. Yep. You want that right down center.
Okay.
Right where your little groove is, right there. That's where you want it.
Okay.
Slow it down. Like I said, I know it might be hard to slow it down, but you gotta slow it down. So you got 2 out, 1 in.
The one on the black, is that the one from just now? This one?
Yep. That one I think, and the one below it.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Go for the right side.
Go for the right?
Yep.
I changed my tip.
Yeah.
Right on the last shot.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Sticking my finger too far in.
Right.
That's
so,
what it is. Because the other one's right outside on the box.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I saw just
and
how close
I saw
it was.
that, and I immediately took my finger back, and that last shot was because I pulled my finger back.
Good. So let's load up. Do it again. Yep. We're gonna keep doing this one until I start seeing center shots. This is what we're shooting in. And also, take that into consideration. He's shooting in 7-degree weather and doing drills that he's probably never done before. So this is a good thing. This is how I say this all the time, guys. Get comfortable with uncomfortability, right? So we're going to do the same thing. The right side is not that chewed up yet, so we're going to try it again. Hey, there you go. There was 2 very close and then 1 in. Yep. All right, those are all 3 misses.
So right again.
Yep, but not much. So, all right, hold on.
Right
Don't shoot.
there, right?
All right, so let's walk it in. He had 1, 2, so that's very good grouping.
Right.
But we need that to come down,
right?
And then the third one's, I think right there. Somewhere right there. I don't even know. Maybe if it was in double there. I don't know, to be honest. But, yeah, let's keep trying. So shoot 1 second, shoot 1 second, shoot 1 second. All right, so that's definitely all finger. It's all finger.
Was it low? Is it all this stuff down here?
Oh, that was all low. Yep, everything was low. You got 1 on the last one, I think.
Yeah, I think you're correct. No, I think they're all here.
Yeah, yep. Maybe, yeah.
So
Nah, because you had 3 that was in there before. I don't fucking remember. Fuck it, we'll figure it out. But let's put up another target just so we can get a better understanding. All right, we're gonna change the angle just for video sake. All right, so same fucking thing, bro. Finger has to be right on there. If you're anywhere in here,
you're
if you put it in there, that shit's pulling way far. Put it in there, it's pulling far. If you put it in there, it should be directly centered wherever the fuck you want to hit.
Okay.
Wherever you want to hit, it depends on both your finger placement or your hand placement on top of your weapon. Yep, right there. And the second is how much finger you're utilizing. Don't get me wrong. There's more that's gonna come to it, like, and we'll get
Dip
into
in your
all
hand
that.
and all
But
that
you're
shit.
not shooting fast enough for me to get into that yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's when you're firing. You know, like take a look at the low. It says WWDM.
Yes.
So when you're firing like this, I didn't miss shit.
Right.
All right. So that's gonna come later.
Right.
That's using your forearms. That's using a bunch of shit. It's a lot more to it. Right now, we need to just get you centered.
Okay.
All right. Good. All right. Now,
The
what
second
did you
one
do
was off.
different?
I mean, I definitely was mindful of my finger on the trigger. As soon as I realized I put a little bit right, I think my finger slid in a little bit. I was more mindful,
Okay.
and then the second one was obviously there.
All right. Good. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it again. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so same shit. Hold on. You know what? Let me just show you guys what's going on. Here's what he's doing. And so these shots.
The second shot of each 3 rounds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what's happening is he's realizing what he's doing with his trigger finger, and then when he slips up, he puts it right back on target. What I've seen it so far is 1, 2, 3 on both times. 1, 2, 3 on each. So that's good. That means he's getting it, right? So this is what we want when we're shooting. We want to start seeing progression. And the only way to see progression, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, come on. All right. The only way to see progression is by practice. So let's do it again. Same thing. All right. Now stop. I want you to see something.
Here.
Yep. Like I said, those are going to be the main 2 things that are going to get you to not shoot correctly.
I mean, they were grouped well.
Yeah, right. That was a very good group.
Right.
So.
Right. So did you see I struggled with my jacket?
Yeah,
and I think I didn't get it in there. Okay.
Yep. So if that happens, when you struggle, you just make sure that if it's here, slide up more.
Right.
Just fucking slide up more. Be mindful of that, just like you are now, your trigger finger.
Right.
All right. So just be mindful of those 2 things. And if you don't get it, and if you pull, and it just doesn't happen, relax, get ready again, and then set.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is also going to teach you how much garment matters. Good shots. The first one was bad.
A little low.
It was
low, yeah.
Low left.
Yep.
But second 2,
Right.
good money. Let's try it some more. We're gonna empty the mag on doing the same thing, and then we're gonna add movement. So I think what happened there is because I told you we were gonna add movement. You started thinking about the rest, right? So
The first one was here.
yeah,
And I think I brought them up,
and
then
then other yep. So that's again.
Yeah. So that one there, and then I brought them up
Yep,
here.
the rest were there. So good grouping, but We want here, and the only way to get there is by using that finger.
Right.
That trigger finger is what happens. The moment you start grabbing, just because you shot here or were aiming here, that finger pulled everything there at the last second.
Yep.
Last second, millisecond. Go right here. All right, let's step. Same thing, 4 yards. Now, when you're doing this is just like I said, just introducing movement. Everything you just learned, pull your weapon out first and then present. All right, so you don't.
So pull it out.
Yeah, so here's what I'm going to show you first, and
All
then
right.
we'll go from there. So, all right, so,
Okay.
and then same thing. All right.
Okay.
So nothing crazy, just left first shot, holster up, right shot after your movement. All right, so
Where do you want me
only
to
shoot after you have moved.
go? After, right.
Yes.
Same, go to the middle?
Yeah,
or?
just middle.
Okay.
Because right now, you're gonna miss.
Okay.
It's gonna fucking happen. You're gonna miss, and it is what it is. Now, not so dramatic.
Okay.
Now you just want a small movement, like tango.
Gotcha.
Like as if you were fucking dancing with a woman.
Right.
Same thing, right? So,
Gotcha.
boom, boom, boom. That's it. Just
Gotcha.
real slow, small movements. Even less than that.
Okay.
A little less. But that was good. That was
Okay.
better than the last one. Yep. Yep. That's perfect. Yep. Do it again. Now you're going this way.
Okay.
There you go. Now I want you to try to do all of that at the same time.
Okay.
So
Show
again,
me. Show me. So you're moving as you're coming up. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So again.
Because I was pulling it out, almost getting it here, and then moving.
Right.
So now you want me to come?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you're pulling out. Okay, let's try it one
Yep.
more time. I'll do it slow.
Gotcha.
All right. Same thing. All
Okay.
right. Yep, but not so far out. You just went in the middle of the street.
Right. I didn't get shot, but I got hit by a car. Fuck, it still kills you regardless.
Right. All right. So not so deep.
Right.
Not so deep. You just want to
It's like a shuffle.
like a shuffle.
Like a shuffle.
Yep. A little shuffle. That's it. At best.
Okay.
All right. 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 Now, stop right there.
Yep.
Don't even move. Yep. You see what's? Yes. You want this.
Yes.
You don't want. Yes. You don't want to do this and then you're standing
Right.
here again.
Right.
Because now you're gonna go. Try it again. Yeah. Exactly. So, what you did there is, I've done that too. All right. So I don't want you to do that yet because when that happens, you're actually more than likely going to start turning on your target.
Okay.
So you're gonna go.
So I step behind
Yeah. Don't do that.
instead of forward.
Just
then
simply
side.
to the side.
Okay.
Yep,
So forward.
yep.
I felt it.
Yeah.
It was almost like karaoke when you're doing
Right,
it.
right. You don't want to do that right.
Right.
Not yet. We'll do that later
Okay.
because there's a time and a place for that.
Okay.
All right, so again, look at your feet. Yes, that's what you want. This is what. Yeah, we're gonna do that again. Yeah. Just stay in that fighter position.
Right.
Just stay in that fighter position. That's better.
Better?
That's better. You want to keep your knees bent a little more. Yep. fucking perfect.
That was better.
That's perfect.
Come to this side.
Yep, good, yeah.
So now with this one, it's the foot back.
Yep, yep.
Right.
Foot back. Or if you want to change direction, say you're here and you want to go this way instead of going this way, now you have to throw your foot out,
Okay.
but you're still
Right.
at your enemy on this side. Because what if now, oh shit, I gotta run, right? So
Right.
you do that. That's cool.
Okay.
But make sure now your hip movement.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just that. Yep. Right now we're simply getting offline.
Okay.
Right. So what offline is me
Wait.
getting ready to shoot at you, and you move. So go ahead and. Well, now I have to turn. Right. So go ahead, do it again. Now I have to turn. That's all. All that is oh shit, threat. And you're getting ready to start moving.
Okay.
This is just introducing movement. You
Okay.
know what I mean? So now we'll do that at the end of this. If you start getting it a little more correctly, we'll just boom, boom, boom. We'll do 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and we'll walk it through.
Okay. I'm gonna come toward you.
Okay. Right. Now again, if you want to, you can go this way.
Okay.
So if you want to, yeah, yep,
Okay.
that's it. That's all it is a shift of your hips. All right, watch that,
Got caught.
that space.
Yep. Yeah, it got caught. When
Yeah, yeah. So don't pull it out or repurchase.
Right.
So if it gets caught, which has happened to me, right? It gets caught, okay, get a better
Right,
purchase.
and then get it out.
That's fine. You know what I mean? Get a better purchase. That's it. Let's do a few more of this, and then we're gonna move on. That's better. Way better.
Better?
Yep, way better.
New
All right,
target?
so, huh?
You want me a new target or?
Nope, nope, nope. All right, so same thing you just learned with the side step, but now we're going to what you did before with the little fucking soiree
Right.
shit, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where now we're gonna start using that
Okay.
stuff. So you're gonna fire after getting offline. So you're gonna get offline 1, then you're gonna switch 2, 3. You're gonna keep using your body as a turret, right? So the direction you are going, you're walking forward, right?
Right.
But now your target is still forward and you're trying to go to cover.
Okay.
So now you're going, like, here's your target. Boom, 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 boom. You see what
So
I'm
you
saying?
want me firing as I'm.
You don't want to do this. What
Okay.
you're doing now is kind of doing that.
Okay.
You're gonna trip on something.
Okay.
Your body is a tank, right? So your upper half. Yeah, let's come over here more. Yep. So your upper half moves this way. Keep your legs stiff. No, don't even move yet.
Okay.
So keep your legs stiff. Move just your top. Nope, don't let your legs move at all.
Okay.
So here's what I want you to do. Watch this.
Okay.
You see how my legs aren't moving at
Right.
all? This is a tank, a turret, right?
Right.
So your arms are up. Right. Exactly right.
Okay.
So now when you're walking, you're firing, and then all of a sudden you got to get off beeline. But you're still moving and shooting at your target.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you're now. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm still pointing, but I'm going this way. I'm going this way, right? So again, same thing. So I'm on empty. All right, so if I'm going, say I was walking straight, but now I want to go this way. You just now got off the got off the line, right? You're now going like this, but you're boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
and then you're boom, boom, boom. Same thing. So you're going, yep, yes, yeah. So now give that a shot.
I was kind of focused
Yeah, you're way
Side.
too much onto the other side. Yep. Yes. Do 3, not 4.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Same shit. Let's keep it moving until you're empty. I have no idea where your hits are going. The people will know.
Right.
But regardless, we're not focusing on accuracy as much as we are making sure that that paper is lit up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now we're moving. So again, same thing. A V. Just a V.
Yep.
We're only doing a V. Okay. You want to load up one more and then try
Let's
this
see.
again,
Yeah,
or
that should be
you
good.
done?
Yeah, let's see. Yep, perfect.
All right, cool. All right. So again, guys, this is introductory stuff. All it is you grab your firearm and you're moving off the line, but you're still firing, right? So you got your guy in front of you. I'm acting as if there's a cameraman. So this guy has got to go down, but you're still moving to your left. Going down, still moving to your right. I'm gonna real quick, my hands are freezing, it's all super numb. I'm gonna go for this little guy right here, see if I can get that shit.
Where are you going?
That little green little peg.
Okay.
I just want to see if my hands are where they should be. Oh, no way. It was bad. It's so cold. My hands are so numb. So bad. All right, let's try it again. No, you know what? Here's the green peg. First round, second, third, and fourth. I don't give a fuck. I'll take it. I'm freezing. Again, guys, I am not a perfect shot. Nobody is, especially in battle. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody I've ever trained with, they'll tell you, you know, 5 rounds over 1 round is probably going to do you better than anything else. Oh.
Same thing, working the V.
Same thing, same V. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. This time I'm gonna follow you to get some cool little footage. Yeah. Shit, on empty. All right, my man. That was good work.
Good stuff.
That was good. All right, so we're gonna start. Me and Steve and a few of my other guys like Hector, stuff like that. We're gonna start shooting quite a bit more together and doing a lot more training. So that's just our first session. There's going to be a lot more to come, but you'll see, especially Steve's progression, and so a few other people. His wife is coming. Hopefully my fiance is coming. His son, sure. Right? Your son will be coming. Yep.
He's
so
12.
Huh?
He's 12.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, my son's 3 and he's coming. So there's no age, no limit to this stuff. when we're shooting together, you know, this is a community thing, this is a group thing, and we are very close to each other, both spiritually and in our community. So you'll be seeing a lot more of us and a lot more other people coming out, and the progression that will happen, you will see people continue to flourish when they start getting put the metal meets the road, you know what I mean? The rubber, right?
Rubber
meets the road. When that shit starts to happen, you'll see adrenaline rushing, things becoming so fluid, and especially, guys, I cannot stress this enough, Dry Fire. When he's home practicing 50, 60, 100 times in the week, and then the Saturday comes and he's doing the same shit that we are doing today, but with dry firing, there's going to come a time where I'm not going to have to drill him anymore on the same fucking thing. We're going to move to the next segment, next section of his learning curve, right? So this is just the very beginning. So make sure you keep an eye out for the episodes that we're going to do with him so that you can learn and progress with him.
Yep.
All right? But I appreciate you guys joining the Civilitan Mindset channel. This is my man Steve, and you will be seeing us a lot more.
All right,
guys. Love you.
Love you.